So all the information that I'm giving you comes from the Board of Studies website here. So let's go and find the French Beginners syllabus. So HSC syllabuses, click on F for French, and then French Beginners. And this is a very useful page to find all the information that you need to just have the information that will help you know all of the requirements and assessment information, etc. And all the things that I talk about come from here, so we know that it's current and up to date. So you can see that the syllabus was last updated or published in 2009, and that's for the 2010 HSC and beyond. So then we have assessment and examination materials, which are good to look at, all the different things that show you what kind of assessments you can expect and what requirements the school has regarding assessment, and just check that they're doing the right thing. One of the other good things to look at is the languages courses oral examination information. So the advice to students tells you everything you need to know about the oral. And of course then you have the past exam papers and performance band descriptors as well. Hi, so you've chosen French Beginners for your HSC, and now you're looking to find out a bit more information about the syllabus and what's in there assessment wise, outcomes, topics, content. So I've put together this screencast which introduces the syllabus, introduces the subject, just to give you a good place to start in just knowing more about this subject that you've chosen. So in the syllabus, in their introduction, it talks about the language that you actually study is the modern standard version of French as spoken in France. It's important to know, just in case you picked up some slang or have been to other French-speaking countries, that the language is actually what is spoken in France. So it's a 2-year course which has been designed for students who wish to begin their study of French at senior secondary level, intended to cater only for students with no prior knowledge or experience of the French language. So you're in company and in the same cohort as people who have not studied French before. It's really important to note, I think, that it is a 2-year course, in that it's not the preliminary year is not separate to the HSC year, that it runs as a 2-year course, and all of the topics that you do in year 11 and you need to know and remember for year 12. So it really does require full concentration and effort over the whole 2 years. So the rationale for studying French, there's quite a lot of reasons, and I hope you agree with all of these reasons, and I hope this affirms the choice that you've made and gives you encouragement as you go through, because research has shown that learning a language facilitates cognitive and intellectual development beyond the language classroom. It enhances creativity and develops sophisticated skills in analysis, negotiation, and problem solving. Your literacy skills are enhanced through the study of another language. More reasons for it. French is one of the major languages in the world. It's used in parts of Europe, Canada, North America, Africa, and the Middle East. And closer to home, you probably know that New Caledonia has a strong French population, and it's actually a really good place to visit. French has been the language of diplomacy, an official language in lots of international organisations, including the UN, the EU, and also the Olympic Games. And study of French provides you with opportunities for employment in areas such as public relations, commerce, hospitality, education, marketing, international relations, media, and tourism. So having another language under your belt as such provides you with I guess that edge that employers may be looking for when they're looking through CVs, and having another language that is really something that can stand you apart from other candidates in lots of different areas of employment. So yeah, that's something that is really encouraging. Okay, so the aim of the syllabus, there are 3 things that it is trying to achieve. Firstly, to enable you to develop skills in effective communication, knowledge of the nature of language, and understanding of the interdependence of language and culture. Okay, so that's just a brief introduction to the syllabus. Also in this series, in other screencasts that I've based off the syllabus. So we've just had the introduction, but the next one is looking at the objectives and outcomes that you will be required to achieve and aim for as you work on through assessment tasks, and of course culminating in the HSC exam. We'll also have a look at content, and just having getting a more in-depth look at what you'll actually study in terms of topics and grammar and all that sort of nitty-gritty kind of things to do with the syllabus as you go through. And finally, I'll have a look at another screencast about assessment, which is really important. Obviously, part of the skill that you will need to learn as you go through is what to do in HSC assessment, and the best way to approach that. So also in my series of screencasts, you can look out for my tips and ideas about reading skills, writing skills, in interacting, looking at strategies for learning vocab and grammar, and giving you some more in-depth advice on the oral and written exams. So merci et bon courage. My name's Fiona Bowie, and my email address is bowieeducation@gmail.com. You can find me on Twitter as FionaR_B, or my blog, frenchclassroom.wordpress.com.